And welcome to Technology Tap. I'm Professor J. Rod. In this episode, we learn the rise of the mobile device. Let's tap in. There was a time when a computer was a machine on a desk, plugged into the wall, rooted in place. But today, your most powerful computer isn't on your desk. It's in your hand, your pocket, your bag. A device you check before breakfast, a device you carry into meetings, a device you use to take pictures, send messages, navigate cities, pay bills, watch videos. Your phone has become your identity. Welcome to Technology Tap, and today we're diving into one of the most important chapters in the A+ exam, mobile devices. Tablets, smartphones, laptops, wearables, the parts that build them, the technology that powers them, the interface that connects them, and the best troubleshooting techniques to keep learning. We'll explore how mobile devices reshape computing and how you, the technician, become the modern architect behind the world's most essential tools. Let's begin. Once upon a time, a mobile device meant a flip phone. Plastic buttons, tiny screen, snake game. Today it means a smartphone faster than the early supercomputers, a tablet replacing full desk workflows, a laptop with all-day battery life, smartwatches tracking biometric data, e-readers using e-ink to mimic the printed page. Mobile devices reinvented what personal computing means. The CompTIA A+ exam requires you to identify devices, understand hardware differences, troubleshoot common issues, configure wireless settings, secure mobile operating systems, handle ports, accessories, and ecosystems. You aren't just learning parts, you're learning the backbone of modern life. Because when someone's phone stops working, their life stops working. Well, for some people. A smartphone is a miracle of engineering. A camera, a GPS system, a payment device, a biometric authenticator, and a high-speed computer packed into a slab of glass. Let's break down the core hardware components you must know. Capactive versus resistive. The 1201 exam emphasized touchscreen technologies. Capactive touchscreens. Most common today, responds to electrical conducts in your fingers, support multi-touch, used in iPhones, Androids, and tablets. Resistive touchscreens, pressure-based, can use stylus, glove, or fingernail. Common in older devices and rugged equipment. Ever use your phone in the winter with gloves on? Ha! That's very hard to do. Cameras on mobile devices aren't just for taking photos. They are used for biometric authentication, augmented reality, QR scanning, video conferencing, document scanning, dual lens, triple lens, telephoto, LiDAR sensors, shape performance. Technicians need to understand that a camera failure might require resetting the flex cable, replacing the camera module, cleaning the lens, or checking the permissions in the operating system settings. In desktops, you have separate components for CPU, GPU, RAM, and chipset. In phones and tablets, everything is combined into a single chip. System on a chip includes CPU, GPU, memory controller, I/O controller, wireless radios, sometimes. Examples: Apple A series, Qualcomm Snapdragon, Samsung's Exynos, and MediaTek Dimensity. System on a chip are efficient, but are not repairable. If it fails, the device is dead. Mobile computing doesn't stop at phones. Laptops remain the backbone of mobile professional life. Let's break them down. Key laptops and components. 1. Laptop display. Types include LCD, LED, backlight LCD, OLED, IPS panels, TN panels. Technicians must know how to replace LCDs in clamshells, inverter issues on older CCFL models, backlight failures, and flickering due to the flex cable wear. 2. Laptop storage. 2.5 SATA SSD, M.2 SATA, M.2 NVMe, PCIe, soldered storage, increasingly common. NVMe devices deliver top speed, but accidental removal while powered can corrupt them. Laptop memories, SODIMM sticks, LPDDR soldered RAM, dual versus single channel performance impacts. Many modern laptops no longer allow RAM upgrades. Important when advising customers before purchase. That's true. Can't do that as much anymore. Laptop expansion ports, know these for A+, USB-A, USB-C, Thunderbolt 3 and 4, HDMI, mini HDMI, DisplayPort, micro SD, SD card slots. Thunderbolt is the powerhouse. High-speed data, displays, docking, all through a single port. Your size emphasizes lithium-ion battery characteristics. Lithium-ion batteries have high energy density, no memory effect, sensitive to heat, degrade with charge cycles. Technicians must understand symptoms: rapid battery drain, battery swelling, which can be dangerous, device overheating, battery not charging past a certain percentage, and random shutdown. Never puncture a stolen battery. Never instruct a user to continue using one that's stolen. Right? You got to get rid of it. In CompTIA exam scenarios, stolen batteries always require immediate removal and replacement. Accessories and peripherals. Mobile devices rely on a world of accessories. Input devices. Touch keyboards, Bluetooth mouse, stylus, active pens. Then you have different stylus types. You have passive stylus, conductive, no pressure sensitivity, just mimics a finger, and active stylus, battery powered, pressure sensitive, palm rejection, used for digital art and note taking. Connectivity accessories, docking station, port replicas, USB hubs, USB-C multi-port adapters, external GPUs via Thunderbolt. These boost laptop versatility and must be identified in A+ questions. You also have your audio accessories, wired headsets, Bluetooth earbuds, noise canceling headphones, USB microphones, TRRS adapters, tip ring sleeve for mobile audio. TRRS is important, is used for modern mobile headsets and has an audio and mic in a single connector. Mobile networking and wireless features. Mobile devices consume wireless network consistently. It outlines in the CompTIA A+ exam, it outlines Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, cellular network, and airplane mode. Let's break down each. Wi-Fi standards. Technician must know the 802.11 protocols, 802.11a at 5 GHz, 802.11b at 2.4 GHz, 802.11g at 2.4 GHz, 802.11 dual band, 802.11ac, 5 GHz at 802.11ax, Wi-Fi 6, 2.4 and 5 GHz. They also have Wi-Fi 7, 802.11be. Bluetooth, used for keyboards, earbuds, file transfer, peripherals, tethering. Versions matter. Bluetooth 4.0 is low energy. Bluetooth 5.x is extended range plus speed. You got near field communication, used for tap to pay, contact transfer, Bluetooth fast pairing. NFC range is tiny, but attacks still exist. Mobile broadband, 3G, 4G, 5G. Knowledge required. SIMs cards, eSIMs, hotspot, tethering, and IMEI numbers. That's the ones on your phone. Mobile OS and synchronization. The A+ exam expects you to understand iOS, Android, Chrome OS, and Windows on an ARM, but very limited. Features compared: App Store, permission models, backup methods, synchronization, cloud integration. Some examples for Andrew's sync options: Google account, contacts, photos, drives, app data. iOS sync options: iCloud, iTunes, iMessage, FaceTime. All right, so we talked about the foundation: smartphones, laptops, system on a chip, touch screens, batteries, accessories, and wireless technologies. But now we go deeper. All right, now we talk about security, displays, disassembly, maintenance, and real troubleshooting. The material that makes or breaks an A+ technician in the field. This is where theory meets reality, when knowledge becomes hands-on skills, where CompTIA concepts become day-to-day technical work. Mobile security, protecting data in motion and at rest. Mobile devices carry everything: personal identity, corporate accounts, financial apps, biometrics, contacts, photos, location histories, text messages, authentication token. Losing a phone today is like losing your digital life. And that is true. Could be a really, really pain. All right, let's break them down. Star locks and screen locks and authentication. Mobile OS provides multiple authentication methods: PIN, password, pattern lock, swipe lock, which is the weakest, fingerprint, facial recognition, iris scanning, hardware tokens, smart unlock, Apple Face ID, Android biometrics. Technicians must know both security strength and real-world reliability. Example: facial recognition can fail in low light. Fingerprint sensors can fail if the finger is wet or dirty. Patterns are easily shoulder surf. Best practice for A+, password plus biometric is the strongest configuration for most users. Mobile OS security features: iOS security, apps sandbox, app-only store installation, strict permission, encrypted file systems, secure iCloud for biometrics. Android security, Google Play Protect, side loading control, app permission, file-based encryption, OEM-specific security layers. Mobile malware and risk. Mobile threats includes Trojan disguised as apps, adware, spyware, keyloggers, stalkerwire, SMS phishing, malicious QR codes, fake app stores. Android is more targeted because it allows sideloading. Never forget, most modern malware hides inside utility apps. Flashlight apps, cleaners, battery boosters. CompTIA wants technicians to know the symptoms, which are overheating, battery drain, unwanted pop-ups, strange app installation, unexpected data usage, permissions that don't make sense, and browser redirect. Configuring emails on mobile devices. Incoming mail, POP3. Downloads mail locally, optional server delete. Port 110 for unencrypted and port 995 for SSL and TLS. IMAP, this is the one that's preferred, syncs mail across device. Port 143 unencrypted, port 993 SSL and TLS. Outgoing mail is SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Sends mail, ports 25 for unencrypted and 465 and 587 for TLS. You have your enterprise email, Microsoft Exchange Active Sync. Push the email, syncs mail, calendar, and contacts. Remote wipe support and security policies. Real world example. A CEO says, "My email isn't syncing on my phone." Possible calls include wrong password, incorrect server name, disabled Exchange Active Sync, account not provisioned on MDM, no SSL enabled, blocked ports. For the exam, always check security settings, server names, SSL, and ports. Display technologies, the windows into the mobile computing. Let's review each one. LCD, liquid crystal display, two major types. To cinematic, fast respond, weaker color, and cheap. And in-plane panels, great for color. Wide viewing angles, more expensive. Edge versus backlight versus direct light. LCDs differ in uniformity. OLED displays. OLEDs are self-lit pixels. They have deep blacks, incredible contrast, slimmer form factor, power efficient for dark content, prone to burn-in, that's why they have the screensavers. More expensive, used in modern premium phones and smartwatches. Backlighting systems, CCFL, cold cathode fluorescent light, used in older laptops. CCFL, cold cathode fluorescent, used in older laptops, needs inverter, dimming issue common. LED is modern, bright, efficient, no inverter, uniform lighting. Touch layers. Touch screens include glass digitizer, LCD OLED panel, adhesive layer, flex cables. Cracks can affect touch only or display only or both. Technicians must diagnose which part failed. Mobile device management and disassembly. Use the right tools when you were taking them apart. Splungers, anti-static tweezers, torque drivers, pedal screwdrivers for Apple, suction cups, magnetic mats. Document everything. This is critical for the exam. Track screw size, map compartments, photograph cable outlets, label connectors, keep track of adhesive. Phone are puzzles. One wrong screw can break the entire logic board. Connector types. Know these. Zero insertion force or ZIF, ribbon cables or flip locks. FPC, flexible printed connector, friction fit and they're fragile. Coax connectors, Wi-Fi antennas, cellular antennas, tiny and delicate. Never pull a coax cable by the wire, only by the connector. Battery replacement. Most are glued, sealed, taped, heat sensitive. A common exam question: if a battery begins to swell, what you should do? Answer: immediately replace and stop using the device until you get a new one. Safety: lithium-ion battery. Signs of danger: swelling, hissing, heat, chemical smell, bulging black back cover. Never pry a stolen battery with metal tools. Mobile troubleshooting, real-world scenarios. My phone won't turn on. Possible causes: dead battery, bad charging cable, dirty charging port, failed power IC, failed display, water damage, software crash. Fix: try a known good charger, clean charging port with compressed air, force reboot, attempt recovery mode, test wireless charging, check for signs of battery cell. Next, my screen won't rotate. Causes: orientation lock enabled, gyroscope failure, accelerometer failure, screen protector interference, app not supporting rotation. Exam tip: check orientation lock first. 3. My phone is overheating. This is serious. Cause: malware, runaway apps, direct sunlight, battery failure, system on a chip overload, charging plus high CPU load, too many background processes. Solution: close apps, restart device, remove case, check battery health, update OS, uninstall suspicious apps. My Wi-Fi keeps dropping. Causes: weak signal, router issue, band mismatch, interference, outdated OS, broken antenna. Fixes: forget and reconnect, toggle airplane mode, reboot router, switch frequency, inspect antenna connections. My camera is blurry. Causes: dirty lens, damaged lens, protective film still on, autofocus failure, app permissions, camera flex cable loose. Fix: clean lens, remove film, restart device, check app permissions, reseat cable. All right, we journey through the hardware inside mobile devices, the displays that bring them to life, the battery that powers them, and the security layers that defend them. Now, we'll explore the mobile ecosystems, advanced wireless features, bring your own device and corporate policies, deeper troubleshooting, professional repair workflows, and the reality that CompTIA A+ certified technicians face every day. Understanding the mobile ecosystems. Most devices don't live alone. They live in ecosystems, interconnected platforms that synchronize messages, contacts, photos, apps, password, cloud storage, device settings, backup, media purchase. This is one of the most testable topics in CompTIA. The Apple ecosystem, iOS plus macOS plus iPads. Apple device syncs through iCloud, iMessage, FaceTime, AirDrop, Handoff, Keychain, Find My, Continuity Camera, and Apple ID. Apple's strategy is simple. If you buy one device, you eventually buy 4 because everything just works. The Google Android ecosystem, Android device synchronized through a Google account, Google Drive, Google Photos, Google Message, Chrome Sync, Google Play Store, Find My Device, manufacturer ecosystems, Samsung, Pixel, Motorola. Android offers flexibility, customization, multi-vendor hardware, open file systems. Unlike iOS, Android allows side-loading apps, a power and a security risk. Cloud synchronization, the new backup. CompTIA expects you to know how to contact sync, calendar sync, photo sync, app data sync, password vault syncs. Backups occur automatically. In most cases, cloud backups are the best restore options for end users. Wearables, smartwatches, and fitness trackers sync via Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, proprietary mobile apps, health API like Apple Health. Troubleshooting wearables usually involve repairing Bluetooth, clearing app cache, updating firmware, resetting the watch. Advanced wireless configuration. Wi-Fi settings and certificates. Enterprise networks can require WPA2 and 3 enterprise radius authentication and store certificates. When a user says, I cannot connect at home, I can connect at home but not at work, think enterprise authentication, certificates, or MDM restrictions. Tethering and hotspots. Mobile device can act as a USB hotspot, Bluetooth modem, or Wi-Fi hotspot. Troubleshooting includes overage limits, service plan restriction, disable hotspot settings, incorrect APN settings, power saving modes, and interference. Bluetooth supports multiple profiles. HID for keyboard and mouse, A2DP for headphones, HFP for car audio, and PAN for tethering. Common issues: too many paired devices, incompatible Bluetooth versions, pairing conflicts, distance and interference, and firmware mismatch. Solution: forget device, reboot, repair. Companies protect employees and their data through mobile device management, bring your own device policies, corporate email policies, remote wipes, geofencing, and app allow and deny list. MDM platforms include Intune, Jamf, Workspace ONE. They enforce password requirements, encryption, camera restrictions, app restrictions, certificate deployment, Wi-Fi VPN profiles, and remote lock wipe. For the exam, remote wipe is always the correct answer for lost device on enterprise networks. All right, let's go deeper. Real CompTIA style troubleshooting. My tablet won't charge unless I bend the cable. Possible causes: damaged cable, damaged ports, debris inside the port, worn charging pins, or logic board damage. The answer: replace the charging cable, inspect the port, clean the port, and escalate. My phone boots to the manufacturer logo and freezes. This is a boot loop. Causes: corrupt OS updates, failed flash, failing storage, malware, battery voltage instability. Solutions: safe mode boot, recovery mode OS reinstall, factory reset at the last resort only. Bluetooth audio cuts out when I put the phone in my pocket. Causes: low Bluetooth bandwidth, interference, older Bluetooth version, phone antenna is weak, or physical obstruction. Move the device closer or remove obstacles in the way. Repair and then repair it, not fix, repair, right, and test. My touchscreen isn't responding on one side. Causes: digitalizer failure, screen damage, disconnected flex cable, or stolen battery pushing on a screen. Exam answer: digital replacement if it's physically damaged, or reset cable if the device was recently opened. My phone says storage is full, but I deleted everything. Causes: system updates, cache data, corrupt index, residual app data, and WhatsApp media folders. Solutions: clear cache, offload apps, cloud sync photos, and wipe temporary files. Repair ethics and real technician workflow. As mobile technician, your responsibilities include backing up the user data, maintaining privacy, handling sensitive information, documenting repairs, using correct parts, ensuring ESD safety, performing functional tests, returning device in better conditions. Integrity matters. People trust you with their lives, their photos, password, medical documents, financial accounts, everything. The tools can be taught. The ethics must be chosen. Right? Mind your business when you're fixing stuff. That your job is to fix it, not to look at, if she has photos of herself in the beach. Right? Final reflection. We're gonna do the 4 questions first. All right. Here's question number 1. You know how we do it here. I ask the question, give you the 4 choices, read it again, and then I'll give you the answer. Number 1, a user reports that their phone will only charge when the cable is held at an angle. What is the most likely root cause? A, faulty battery. B, damaged charging port. C, outdated firmware. Or D, incorrect charger wattage. A user reports that the phone will only charge when the cable is held at an angle. What is the most likely root cause? A, faulty battery. B, damaged charging port. C, outdated firmware. Or D, incorrect charger wattage. The answer is B. Angle charging indicates a loose or damaged port, bent pins, debris, or worn connectors. Firmware battery issues don't cause angle-dependent charging. Question number 2. A user cannot connect to the corporate Wi-Fi, but can connect everywhere else. What is the best next step? A, replace the Wi-Fi antenna. B, reset the router. C, install the enterprise certificate profile. Or D, disable Bluetooth. A user cannot connect to the corporate Wi-Fi, but can connect everywhere else. Which is the best next step? A, replace the Wi-Fi antenna. B, reset the router. C, install the enterprise certificate profile. Or D, disable Bluetooth. If it's only one person, a user, don't ever do something that's going to affect everybody, i.e. reset the router. That's going to affect everybody. You don't need to do that. That's not the best next step. It is C, install the enterprise certificate profile. Corporate Wi-Fi often use WPA2 or 3 enterprise required certificates. The device works elsewhere, so the hardware is fine. Number 3, a tablet screen does not rotate even though the apps support rotation. What should the technician check first? Reinstall the OS, accelerated meter replacement, factory reset, rotation lock setting. Which one of those are they? I'll read it again. A tablet screen does not rotate even though the apps support rotation. What should the technician check first? A, reinstall the apps. B, accelerator meter replacement. C, factory reset. Or D, rotation lock setting. And the answer is D, rotation lock setting. Orientation lock is the first, simplest, and most common cause. Every time you see first, it's the easiest one to do. Right? It's always the easiest one. Because they're not telling you which one is the best or which one will fix it. It's asking you which one you check first. A user says the mobile device constantly overheat. Which of the following is most likely the cause? A, corrupt Wi-Fi configuration. B, background apps running. C, weak Bluetooth connection. Or D, incorrect audio codec. Read it again. A user says their mobile device consistently overheats. Which of the following is most likely the cause? A, corrupted Wi-Fi configuration. B, background apps running. C, weak Bluetooth connection. Or D, incorrect audio codec. And the answer is B, background apps running. Too many apps running, high CPU equals high heat. Common exam scenario, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, audio issues don't generate excessive heat. All right, final reflection. Mobile devices are incredible, powerful, portable, and personal. As technicians, our job is to protect them, fix them, understand them, and teach the world how to use them safely. Whether it's troubleshooting Wi-Fi at a college dorm, configuring an enterprise email for a CIO, replacing a swollen battery at a customer's tablet, or helping somebody recover years of lost photos, you are the first responder of the digital age. And the skills you learn here, hardware, wireless, security, repair, diagnostics, are the foundation of the modern technology. And you should be proud of yourself. All right, this concludes our journey to the mobile devices. I'm Professor J. Rod, and as always, stay curious, stay grounded, and keep tapping into technology. This has been a presentation of Little Cha-Cha Productions, art by Sarah, music by Joe Kim. We're now part of the Pod Match Network. You can follow me at TikTok at Professor J Rod, that's J-R-O-D, or you can email me at ProfessorJRod, J-R-O-D, at gmail.com.